She's the Canadian queen who's always ready for a bologna sandwich. She's a winner of All Stars 8, and she also happens to be the greatest Shirley Temple impersonator currently alive. It's Jimbo!
Hooray! Golly, you would say that too, wouldn't you little pervert?
I would always say that. We're in Vegas right now.
Yes, it's so fun to be here in Sin City with you. And you're looking very sinful with your big, juicy calves out.
Yes.
Ooh, getting all that skin.
I've been working out 6 days a week.
I can see it.
I'm like, ooh.
You're looking thick.
Thank you. I like a thick.
Yeah.
Do you like them thick?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do.
You were recently in Australia.
Speaking of thick.
And I saw the cutest picture of you with that koala on your boobies.
Oh my God, yes, that little baby koala. That was the baby son of a baby Arlo who I had seen on my last visit. Arlo was so cute, and then his son I got to hold this time. So it was so sweet and precious. And the koala was like, "Mommy, I want Bitsy." And it just was like clutched right on.
It was ready. It was like, I need to hold. It
was hungry.
Besides Australia, you also recently you roasted lemon?
Yeah.
And lemon roasted
just did
you?
A roast battle. Yeah, it's called Roast Battle Canada. And I had to go against my sister Lem, and it was so fun. I roasted the judges, I roasted my sister, and it was great. I can't wait for everyone to watch it.
I'm excited to see it. I feel like your career, I would just say, I've told you this multiple times, and I will always say this. I relate to you so well in the way that your creative mind works and how you present everything. And I think you give me inspiration to push out what I want to do creative-wise. And you come up with these great concepts, these great ideas. I mean, going over your Drag Race All-Stars 8, you had your Shirley Temple. In UK versus the World, and then the lip sync against Silky too, you had your Casper.
Yeah.
And a fan on the internet, they wanted to know if you have any other characters. They were mentioning something about somebody named like Tina or something.
Tiny Tina. And she has a deep voice like this. And when I was growing up, my mom used to say to me, "Tiny Tina, eat your protein."
Papa.
Where does all of this stuff come from? I know that you've done clown school and that's a big part of your drag, but where does the creative minds come from of like creating a character?
I think that I'm curious about people in general. I kind of have always gone through life, and because of my family and my kind of story, I've kind of encountered people from all different kinds of walks of life. And my mom's always taught me to really be, kind of curious and open and really allow everyone the benefit of the doubt, kind of see the best in everyone. So I think that that's made me kind of curious about people, and it makes me watch people, and I love doing impersonations and impressions, and like impersonation is the highest form of flattery.
Yeah.
And so there's something, that's kind of fun when you see, different things that someone does, it's kind of fun to pick it up and be a mirror and make people laugh at sort of an exaggerated version of that, what you've seen and your interpretation. So I just love how the sort of sense of play around that.
Yeah. Well, mentioning like, making people laugh and stuff. Mother Rue. So you come from Canada's Drag Race. You get on UK versus the World, and I want to know, the first thing you did in that talent show was the Baloney Ghost.
Yeah.
Was there ever a fear? Because Mother Rue either likes the humor or doesn't like the humor. She has different types that she likes.
Right.
Were you ever nervous that she may not like your type of humor?
Oh, for sure. I didn't know, up to that point, there hadn't been like, there are always, varied and strange numbers, but I think that was kind of something of its own kind of lane at that point. So, I didn't really know what the reception would be. It wasn't, typical kind of presenting as drag, it was basically mostly clown. So it was kind of a risk that way. They could have said like, oh, you didn't do, drag and we wanted to drag. But I love that part about the talent shows. It's so open for interpretation that you can really kind of do anything in that spot. So, I was a bit worried, but I also knew that I had done it at a few sort of like arts boutique style performances, very small. Like I did it in the back of this little tiny van theater that Theater Scam had built, this little 9-seater theater in the back of a U-Haul. I did it in there for like families and children, and they were obsessed with it. So I knew that it kind of had this like wide grasp. People, all different kinds of people gravitated towards it for different reasons. So I knew there was a good chance that Rue was going to like it. And then after we did 2 passes. So the first pass, when it was time to do the pickups, I heard Rue scream like, "One more time." Like, she was like, that was the best. And I was back there. I was like, "Oh my God, she loves it." And they're like, "She loved it." Like and I was like, "Do you think I would be okay if I threw bologna? Like I want to, that's what I do." And they're like, "Oh yeah, like I think she would like that." And so that's why I said like, "You hungry, mama?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "All right." And I threw that shot and it went right to her. It was like a dream shot that she just grabbed it and wiggled it. And that's like one of my favorite moments of my life, pretty much.
The best money shot possible.
Yeah. When we were holding my bologna going, "Oh!"
You took all your characters and I went, and we saw your, drag circus.
Yeah.
And I think, like I just said, the creativity that goes into that. How do you execute a show like that? That was a big concept show.
It's huge, yeah.
A lot of moving parts and full script, full everything. Like,
Right.
How did you craft that?
Well, that was years of kind of work in the making. I had been working in theater and film in my community back in Victoria. And over the years, through various projects, I had kind of met all different people in different areas of production and music writing and direction and all those things. And over the years, everyone sort of said like, "Oh, one day, I can't wait to see what you do for your show." And I was like, "Oh, that would be amazing." And they all said, if you ever need someone, I hope you'll think of me and things. So it was really cool to have the opportunity to go back to my community and my friends who I'd worked with before and say, "Okay, now I have this idea for the show and I'd love to bring you on and let's do that thing that we dreamed about." So it's been really, I couldn't have done it without so many people. Brady, my partner, the director, Britt Small, my clown teacher, my musical composer, Andrew, the set designer, and Murray and Peter, the presenters and everything. It was so many people, of course, Drag Race for the platform to kind of get that out to people and everything. So yeah, it was a perfect storm of everything I needed to do something on that scale and that level and to have it be successful. So I was really grateful.
Do you ever get tired? I feel like you do so much.
I do every now and again, but not that much.
Yeah.
Every now and again I do get tired and I'm like, what the fuck is this feeling? Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, okay, you're tired. But it's very rare. So I try not to get too tired.
So you attribute a lot of your drag to clowning.
Yeah.
So are you more of Art the Clown from the Terrifier, Pennywise, Ronald McDonald, or Krusty the Clown?
Ooh, I think probably Pennywise.
Yeah?
Because they all float down there. No, I don't know. I love balloons and I really love his outfit. I love the vibes. Yeah, the whole like drag me to the sewers and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
Oh, drag me to the sewers.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
That sounds like a good
but the Terrifier, I do like aspects of the Terrifier. I've never seen the movie, but I know what it is.
Yeah.
But I love horror movies and gore movies, so I don't know why the fuck I haven't seen it. But I would love to see that one. And then Ronald McDonald, definitely not. I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I love Ronald as the clown and like all of his tasty snacks, but I don't want to. I'm not doing that.
Do you ever like see things kind of like a Pennywise or like a Ronald McDonald, and then you're like, oh, that's not like the full like clowning. Like it's just like makeup. Do you ever like look at it that way?
I think there are times when people don't fully embody their full potential in their clown getup, but I think that basically as soon as you look like a clown, you are kind of clowning no matter what.
That's true.
On some level.
Yeah. It just like kind of comes out of you. When you put that makeup on, it's...
Yeah. You can't help it. The shoes, the nose, the hair. It's all...
shoes, hair, and also you are known for your boobies. Your
Who?
big
These-
boobies. The fans on my YouTube wanted to know, where do you find these boobies?
So, there is this beautiful tree, this gorgeous, gorgeous tree that bears these incredible fruits. So it's the double D tree.
The double D tree?
No, I get it from Ronier, which is, like a cross-dressing website online, and they have awesome stuff. So I'm wanting to do my own collab with them. I've been working on trying to get over to China to do it, but I haven't had the break in my schedule or the lineup to make it happen yet.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I
was talking with them and I was so close to lining it up, but then everything just didn't line up proper.
I look at your stint on Drag Race. I'm so proud of everything that you have done from it. You have done a whole lot. You had your own show. You are doing Vegas right now, which is pretty crazy. What do you want to do next? Like, what is your next dream and goal?
Well, I'm doing Work the World. I'm hosting Work the World.
Okay.
And so I'm co-hosting with Sasha Velour. She's doing half the dates and I'm doing half the dates.
You?
So that's really exciting. I'm going to do some Dolly Parton for that. So I'm going to use my Southern accent.
Dolly Parton, yes.
Dolly Parton. And then after that, I'm coming back to Vegas. It's not announced yet, but there's some really exciting developments there. And then I really want to continue touring my show. I have a dream to bring my show to Europe. We tried to bring it to Asia and Europe last year and it didn't work out as we had planned. So I'm trying to remount and get that plan to kind of bring my show and put out the album and, kind of get more people to see the show we made. And I want to make another one. And I also, did my first independent feature. I had a role as the best friend to the star and writer of the show. And so it was, it was so cool. It's called The Snake. I play this character, Bon Bon, and, it's written by Susan Ken, and she's so funny. And, it was just such a pleasure and a dream to be an actor and to, kind of be in a movie. So I'm really excited.
I see it all. I see you like being like a movie star.
Yeah. I'm working on writing my own movies. I have several ideas for movies and scripts. The issue is the time, setting aside the time to do the writing. So, but I've been doing it. So, that's my goal is to kind of get into more script writing and screenwriting.
I think you should do like one day. I want like a Jimbo themed like amusement park.
Ooh.
Like I could see like a ride going through some big boobs, like all of this stuff. Like I could see it happening. I would be
like
a Dollywood, but like Jimbo Land.
A Jimbo Land. Oh my God. With a big titty mountain.
Yeah. Big titty mountain.
Up on Big Titty Mountain. Yes. Yeah, I would love that. And a candy forest. Yeah, we could all be Hansel and Gretel.
Yes.
I love candy, so there would be a lot of candy there.
What's your favorite type of candy? Are you like a sour and sweet, or are you like a chocolate?
I'm like pretty much any kind of candy, but I love gummy candies. Chocolate covered like gummy bears are really tasty. I love those ones that are like strawberries with the sugar. When I was at the marshmallows, I love marshmallows.
You like marshmallow candies?
I love marshmallow candy.
Interesting. I despise marshmallow candy.
Oh my God. No, I don't like the banana ones.
Oh, no.
Like, I don't like that texture of the marshmallow. Wouldn't even count that as marshmallow. It's something else.
Did you ever have circus peanuts? Do you like those orange things?
Yeah, like that doesn't count as a marshmallow.
No,
to me.
My grandfather had them and he tried to feed them to me all the time. I was like, please stop, please.
No, they're horrible. The texture's weird. They like break. They're chalky. It's not good.
So I have some fan questions for you.
Okay.
You've competed on multiple Drag Race franchises. Yeah. How do you keep your creative space alive, and what's something about yourself that you learned from competing internationally?
So I kind of felt going through the different series and different years of Drag Race and the way I progressed, it felt a lot like going to like drag university and kind of like I learned different things each time about makeup and just the whole process and how to prepare and how to be flexible and how to prepare but also bring enough that you can listen and take what the judges are saying to you. so you can apply it when you're there. If you go with everything like set ahead of time when they're telling you what's happening and what they're looking for, you need to be able to listen and go, okay, like I've got the bits. I can take your advice and do that. And so, that was something I learned to do as I went on, was like, oh, okay, like how do I have some ideas of where I want to go, but also be able to listen to them and go, okay, I can do what they're looking for in order to win and do and that's what they're really looking for. It's like, can you show your best self and grow and listen and present, and do that all really fast.
Would you do an all winners too if there was one?
I would love that. Of course. I would love to. I would do anything Mama asked me to do.
Yeah.
I love making TV. I love competing. I love drag. I love, this whole fandom is so amazing. As much as there is, obviously, there's, you know, a lot of the negative that can be said about some reactions and, some discourse that's not always so pleasant, but I would say for the most part, when you take it from online into the real life, which is what I prefer to do, when I'm in my real life and I'm with the people that are actually showing up and showing out and supporting, and there's so many around the world everywhere I go, it's love, it's excitement, it's celebration, it's gratitude, it's all of those things that you want from a fan base. And so I really focus on that, and I love that part about it. And so I think that I've really learned through the whole process, just take all that with a grain of salt. That's the biggest learning curve, is kind of watching how different people react to that whole side of it, and how to react graciously, and how to not let that kind of energy get the best of you.
Yeah, it can be hard.
Yeah, it can be difficult if you really look into it. It can be self-destructive. So I don't even bother looking at it.
You don't read comments or anything?
No, not really.
That's good.
No, every now and again, like I'll do like messages, and I'll read through a few and answer a few and stuff. But I try to just like make art and do the thing and be kind and be out there.
Yeah. We're going to have to get you downstairs to the show in just a minute. So I have 2 more questions before we go.
Okay, great.
This one, I would love to know. You've been, like I said, you've been on Canada, you've been on UK versus the World, you've been on All Stars 8. Is there any moments that you really loved or cherished that you wish would have made it to camera so other people could see? Like you were like, that was such a cool moment, or that was like the funniest thing, or I did this.
I think that like one of the main rules of clowning is that you're not supposed to think about what you're doing. And I feel like that's kind of my experience when I'm there as well. I don't really remember a lot of things. And so when I'm watching the show on TV, I'm kind of watching it for the first time. I'm going, oh my God, I don't remember saying that. I remember doing that. And like B will ask me when I come back, like, what happened? Like, I'm like, I don't really remember. Like, I'm like, I remember like some of the high points and stuff. But I think if I were to think back about anything that happened that I wish made it on, I think it's easier like when it's happening to go like, oh, I wish that. But what I do remember an overall feeling is that in the moment, the things you think are the thing. Oh, that's going to be the funny thing. It's not the thing. It's
not the thing.
You don't, it's like it doesn't make it in, or it's like not included, or you're like, where's that moment or whatever. It's the things that you're not even paying attention to, or the things you say, or the way it's, captured is kind of the interesting thing about it. So, I think one of my favorite memories that didn't make it on is the very first moment meeting Rue. And it was UK versus the World, and they wanted this like fun dramatic entrance. So she came on a scissor lift, and the scissor lift got stuck like for her entrance. And then she was just up there. I was like, fuck. And it was just so funny. It was like kind of this like superhero, super villain, like funny entrance that was supposed to be so dramatic, and then it was kind of like
it was like wah, wah.
Wah, wah. And then he was stuck up there, and then it was just really funny. He turned around and was like, I'm only gonna look at you guys once. So then gave us all the finger, and we all gave her the finger back. We're like, fuck you. Because that's a funny thing Mama likes to do.
She does love giving fingers.
So it was just so funny. I was like, oh my God. So this is the exact kind of greeting I wanted.
You, I saw a video on your Instagram of you and the other Vegas booby girl, Miss Fantasia.
Yes.
What was
Fantasia.
that like walking the street with her?
Everything. She's everything. I'm obsessed with her. She's so beautiful. She's so funny and she's so gorgeous. She's perfect in every way, every inch of her body.
Mm-hmm.
And I love her. So, it was great. It was everything. I dreamed about meeting with her and shaking our titties and having fun and laughing in the sunshine. And that's exactly what we did. And that was everything. Well,
Well, thank you so much for being here, Jimbo. I'm going to let you get downstairs. We're about to go see the show. So good luck tonight.
Yeah, I can't wait. We're going to have so much fun.
Yes.
Are you going to gamble? Are you a big gambler?
You know, I'm like a, what do you call it? Like, I'm more of a slot machine. I have my favorite slot machine and it's called Top Dollar and I love it. But
I heard
there's
you're a slot machine.
ding, ding, ding. Oh, something came out.
Ooh.
No, I love this machine called Top Dollar, but they slowly are taking them out of all the casinos because I think they're old.
Okay.
But it's where, like, I think it's the most money I ever won. It was like $2,000 one day. So that was on a $20 bet. So that was good.
Oh my God, I hope you get that tonight.
I would love that. Then I could throw more money at you.
Yeah, I would love that.
Well, I'm Joseph Shepard. This is Jimbo. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and do all of that stuff. Let us know your favorite part down below. And send Jimbo some love. Bye, guys.